You see it says SB, so it's a soft broad nib, okay? And what that means is, yeah, it's broad, so here you go. It has a regular line, as you can see, but you can spread the tines and get a deeper line. But they make these in several different models, if I remember, the soft fine, soft medium, but this actually kind of helps when you write. Like for example, this is my actual name. So as you can see, it kind of keeps up. You can write really, really fast when you're writing notes, and I actually prefer that. It's not hard like some nibs are. The grip section right here is quite nice. I actually enjoy that, and it doesn't matter if you're a right or left-handed person. As I mentioned before in the past, let's do the writing sample, okay? So, be quick. Brown. And I'm using Noodler's blue, okay? Box. Okay, and as you can see, it writes fairly well, dries really nice, and it keeps up. And there's no leftover as far as wetness, and I actually think that's interesting because a lot of broad nibs, you find that they'll leave wetness, and it could be due to the ink, but I've had this in other pens. For example, I'll put up right up here the Mont Blanc 149 and the Lamy 2000. So that will be able, you'll see a review on that, and I use the exact same ink, and with the Mont Blanc 149 it is more wet, this ink. So let's go to the left hand, and as I mentioned in other videos, I broke my left arm when I was younger, so I had to learn how to write with my right arm. The case, I can write with both hands. So this is going to be for the lefties out there. I write overhanded if you can't tell right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but it does give feedback to a certain degree. So that's the left-handed. This is right-handed, this is left-handed, okay? So you can clearly see the difference between the two of them. If you notice here, you can hear a little bit of feedback, but with the left hand, you get a lot of squeaking when you're writing. And I don't know if that would annoy you or not. It doesn't annoy me, but that is something to keep in mind, okay? Now, this is postable, as you can see here. So if you like posted pens, there you go. And I will say, if you're a left-hander, you need to hold this more angled like this than you would straight. Sometimes, depending on the pen, you can have to vary this, but with this pen, I would strongly suggest writing toward the back like that, okay? And I have to say that this is one of the downsides of this pen and pens like this, okay? So, as you notice my fingers right now, right? So this converter is really small. It's Noodler's, okay? So when I stick this down in here, you see where the level is, and it's extremely difficult to fill this pen. Simply because the converter is really not that long. Yeah, you can kind of go like this and stick it down in there, but it's very difficult. And I would say that's one of the drawbacks about this pen, is that you can have what I have right now on my fingers by simply because this is just not long enough, in my opinion. But what you can do is, and I think you can do it with this pen, is get you an O-ring right here and some silicone grease, and you could probably fill this entire barrel up right here, and you would have an absolute pen for a long time. And I mean an absolute long time. It would be many weeks, if not months, before you'd have to fill up again, because this whole barrel is quite long. But besides that, I would say that this is definitely worth the money. And if you're looking for a Japanese style pen and you weren't kind of sure before then, I would strongly suggest, so you see Pilot soft broad as I mentioned before, and I would say that if you have any other fountain pen in your collection and you are looking at getting a Japanese, this would definitely be in the running for a Japanese pen. Okay, if you guys want to see more item reviews, life advice, and men's topics, please follow my channel. And for daily content, please follow my Instagram page, which is linked down in the description. And y'all have a wonderful day.